Are you traveling to Italy and want to take the train, but maybe you don't know if you have to validate your ticket? Well, today we're going to tell you all you need to know about validating your train tickets when traveling to Italy. Andrea and I live in Italy, and we travel by train all the time. And it's for this reason that we made this video to help you make the best out of your train trip in Italy.
Stay tuned.
Hi everyone, I'm Rick.
And I'm Andrea, and today we'll answer a very important question people ask us all the time on our channel. Do I need to validate my train ticket in Italy? But first, if you like travel-related videos like this one, now it's a great time to hit the subscribe button down below so you never miss any future videos.
Well, what great advice.
Well, thank you.
Why don't you begin?
Sure. Which tickets do I need to validate? This is the first question. You might have heard stories of people that did not validate their tickets and they had a huge fine on trains. Well, yes, it's true, but because you are watching this video, you already know what to do, and if you forget to validate your train tickets, we'll even tell you how to deal with the situation on the train.
Folks, you're going to learn it here first.
Yes. First, if you travel on a high-speed train like a Frecciarossa, Frecciargento, Frecciabianca, you do not need to validate your ticket. So you do not.
Yeah, so how do you know if you're booked on one of those trains?
Okay. First of all, it says on the ticket, if you're on a Frecciarossa or Frecciabianca, you can take a look at your ticket and will tell you the type of train you will be taking. Also, as a general rule, if you have a ticket with an assigned seat, you do not need to validate your ticket. If you check your tickets, you'll see your assigned coach and seat, if you have one. If you are traveling on a slower train, like the Regionale, Regionale Veloce, or any other train with no seat assigned, then you need to validate your ticket. And now we'll cover the easiest way to do this.
So if you buy your ticket at the station, well, at the ticket counter, first, there's likely going to be a long line. Kind of like we say all the time on this channel. And you may not even get on the train that you want, something else we always say. But if you do buy your ticket at the station, chances are you're going to get, one of those old-fashioned paper tickets. And the agent probably isn't going to speak English, and you're probably going to be on your own to figure out how to validate it. Well, here, once you do have your ticket, you're going to need to use one of these green validating machines at the train station. And to validate your ticket, you just insert it into the machine or scan the barcode if you have one, right?
There's got to be a better way of doing this.
Well, of course there is, and that's why you're watching us, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so look, the easiest way to buy and validate your tickets that we found so far is through Omio. And here's a QR code to download the app, and of course, we're going to leave a link in the description for you. Now, Omio allows you to easily buy train and bus tickets, flights, and ferries. But here's the cool thing. If you buy a train ticket on the Omio app, it'll show you a button that you can click to get to check in before getting on the train.
Absolutely.
And if that's not enough, they're even going to send you an email to remind you. I guess somebody got the idea of checking in from a plane.
Absolutely.
And that's it. It's validated. Now, once you check in, the ticket is valid only for the specified train and time. And you can do the check-in from the moment you buy the ticket up until the moment that the train is scheduled to depart. So, if you're not sure if you can make the train or not, wait to do the check-in until the last possible minute. And we're going to give you a little bit more on that later. But what if you want to change the date or time of the ticket?
If you have a ticket for an high-speed train, you can change your day or time only if you book a changeable fare. Also, if you change your date and time, you might have to pay the fare difference of the ticket. Practically, high-speed trains work the same as an airline ticket, and if you buy a cheap fare, you cannot change it at all. If you bought the ticket on Omio for a regional and Regionale Veloce, you can make unlimited changes to the scheduled time and date up to 11:59 p.m. of the day prior departure. Also, you can change the time up to the moment you do the check-in. As we said earlier, Once you do the check-in, the ticket cannot be modified anymore. So here's an example for you to clarify this concept. We bought a train ticket to Bologna that departs tomorrow at 3:38 p.m. We can change the date or time at any point until 11:59 p.m. tonight.
Right.
And if we want to change the time, we can do so up to the point until we do the check-in. After you check in, the ticket cannot be modified anymore. That's why it might be the best to do your check-in when you're sure you'll catch the train. So you can do it at the train station. Now, you might be wondering, what happens if I can't check in or forget to check in?
Oh, that's a really good question. I think you'll be very, very, very happy to hear that if you forgot to check in or couldn't because your phone didn't work, your dog ate it, or something else, as soon as you remember, all you need to do is contact the train manager on the train and explain the situation. They'll likely want to see your ticket or your app, and they'll figure it all out. Not to worry. The key here is to be proactive and not reactive, because you could get a fine for not checking in or validating your ticket. Okay, so we hope that this short little video answers all your questions about validating train tickets in Italy. As usual, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to leave a comment below. And if you happen to see us out and about here in Italy, don't hesitate to say hello.
Absolutely.
We'd love to hear from you and answer all your questions.
In the meantime, we'll see you on our next video.
Ciao.
Ciao.